Whee! Oh. Oh, I have Risk Taker. Badass. The pit stop one made more sense under the old rules, though, too. But it can still be helpful. Ooh, that was a terrible, terrible lap. Yeah, Benetton this season feels like where our Williams was in that last season we did. Where we had the pace, but like the car just couldn't finish races. Alright, my quality suck. It's a substantial advantage you have there, Jock. Okay. Whoops, we don't need that one. A 7/10. I mean, yeah. Full push to do. I don't think I'm going to be 7/10 slower in the race because Yost gets buffed for the race. Eight tenths is a pretty tall order, though. Or 7/10 or whatever it is. 11% on a fast stop. I love it. Mika Hakkinen, Hill, and Schumacher in the front. A Beanitin on the back foot. Whee! Beanitin Renault. Blundell with the mechanical issue. What else is new? I mean, you are ripping up the tires. I don't know. Maybe your guys, maybe your Jock is a strong qualifier too, which would help explain why he qualifies impressively and then like the pace disappears during the race. Green, neutral. I bet you'll go faster now. Oh, both Jordans just went up in smoke. Increasing pace doesn't actually slow you down, but the tire wear I think can. It can have a knock-on effect on your overall pace. I don't believe the way the tires were in this game was like at about every 25%. Whereas in the F1 game, the tire wear gates are a little bit more, less clearly defined. Schumacher is just 10 seconds adrift. It looks like it's a battle between McLaren and Williams this season. Williams had like a really bad start, but they're looking a lot more impressive now. I'm feeling very much like I'm in an overtake or be overtaken vibe right now. Yeah, Ferrari doesn't look good at all. Don't you pass me! Trying to pass Udio. Ferrari's a little bit better. Berger and Larini, Coulthard, than is. Footwork does look pretty terrifyingly strong, though. But Ferrari is kind of paced where they would have been, like, I think in '96. But McLaren and Benetton didn't lose ground like they previously did. So Ferrari just kind of looks standing still in the face of more competitors. I'll be right back. Ooh. But it's a pretty exciting season in that there's like 3 potential contenders. If Benetton gets their act together, you can't count them out either. Because that is a proven winning team. But this race lineup gearbox actually is a little more useful. Deniz is just in another gear now. I would really like to get by Udio. Katayama, out of my way, please. This race, I don't think, really plays to our strengths either. Because our brakes and our suspension is kind of shitty. Oh, Johnny Herbert. Larini's gone. We'll be getting new rear wings. Oh, or I had a Benetton. The Benetton of Johnny Herbert. My start I don't think was that great either. Hackenen's lapping us. Lap 24. Not doing too bad for a dude that had a 7/10 deficit in qualifying to his teammate. $25. Qualifying pace seemed to be. Did 2 qualifying laps and didn't even get close to you. Overtaking is just a pain in the ass. Panis is out. Bador is crashed. Oh, that's... Both Williams are out now. Fun. Nice undercut. Weird. %15 should be getting me down to like 8% risk. I guess not. Yeah, I think these front runners are going one stop. I did undercut you because you do fuel faster. So I gained the time that I would have lost to you, essentially. Get your nose in. This is problematic. Morbidelli is kind of pissing me off right now. He's just in the goddamn way. Frenson and Marks hit. Clanging and banging. He's probably saved his goddamn tires to make overtaking harder. Oh, bye! Oh, shit. Now that I'm no longer being held up, I'm pulling away. Colt Heart is repairing. What's he repairing? Rear wing? Remember, that's in addition to fueling. And tire changes. Neutral fuel. I think we're basically at the upper echelon of where we can finish. I think we're even going to lose out to a Lacey. Marks. Yeah, we went for the undercut. Which only worked because he was doing repairs. Marks did not change his wing. Fascinating. Break, 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 break. His wing's gonna break. It's just kind of a matter of when. Yeah, him and I think Frenson collided. It's in the commentary feed. Frenson Frenson collides with Tarso. Tarso collides with Bouillon. So there's a couple of collisions. I don't think I'll get stuck behind a slow car this time, which is good. Whee! Kind of pace is hacking. He's much quicker than his teammate. Shuey just pit. That's good. And I might be competitive relative to Frenson, so I might be in good shape. Thank you, Mika. Get him, Gerhard. Yeah, Yost ran wide. Now that made this race a tall order. The quality pace deficit. I need to have definitively like faster race pace to like overcome your fueling advantage, or just run a heavier fuel load, which then leads to me not doing much fueling. I'll be back. Oh, shit. That's not good. Yeah, I could lose out to Lammy now, though. I did figure I was on the back foot against you. Even though I got ahead of you and it looked like I was decently fast. Like, I knew you were running longer and having to do less fueling was going to work against me. I gained time on the stint, I just didn't gain enough. I knew it was an uphill battle when I saw the qualifying spread. I get stat boosts for the race, but 7/10 is still tough to overcome on race pace. Now I'm a whole fucking minute behind. Jesus Christ. Even if I'd stayed ahead of you, it wouldn't have mattered because my wing broke. That extra reliability I put on is probably going to be needed. I could have started on a heavier fuel load, but I don't know if that would have helped. It would have negated some of the fueling advantage, but then I would just be slower on race pace. The pit perk could give me a couple of like better pit stops over an entire race. When the gap increased quick, I got a little excited, but then it kind of evened out, and I was like, wow, that's not going to be enough. Your tire wear rate's a little bit better than mine. Unless soft tires are involved in the race, then mine's substantially better. It's not enough of a difference to like hugely matter, but you do have a slight advantage in tire wear. In F1 Manager, like having a disadvantage would annoy me, but in Motorsport Manager, tire wear just it's different. It's not as punitive. This is to say it's not punitive at all, but it's manageable. It's manageable in ways that it's not an F1 Manager. In this game, races ultimately come down to whether you have the pace or not. I don't think tire wear's ever hugely mattered, like getting like a slight edge. Where it matters is if you can like run deeper to where you can run a certain tire on fewer stops than the AI can. Then you can like start turning it into an advantage. But in general, like if we have 5% over like Jordan, that like if we do the same amount of stops on like the same tires, that generally isn't going to matter that much for race pace. But if we can run those tires 2 stops and they need 3, that matters. Well, that race where we pointed in Imola, the tire wear mattered because I was able to run longer than the AI. And you had a pit mistake, but I don't. The tire wear I think helped you too. Oh, the fuck! It doesn't matter. I'm not moving up in this race anyway. And we've got a safe gap to 11th. I mean, you ended up like 20 seconds behind, but I think I had 4/10 on you in qualifying on that track. So you were able to run it pretty aggressive, and I think that kind of overcame it a little bit. Yeah, it might have cost you a position, but if we consider the time you gained, it might not have. Because I think the fact that you're able to run more aggressively due to the mistake allowed you to negate some of the time loss. It's just handy to have like the first rain upgrade because you can see halfway into the race. It's a little more useful because what happens when we can only see quarters, I forget to check, and then there's like rain between quarter and half. Yeah, I think you got a little too worried about tire wear there. I think your tires were fine. I barely made it, but I did make it. Hakkinen over Shuey, just straight up beat him. Glidokli. Nine, 10. Not horrible. Footwork nailed another point. That makes me nervous. Oh, you have an entourage perk that's hurting your mechanic relationship. I was like, what is that? And then I was like, oh yeah. 3 days. Now we're talking. Got our sponsor money up to $1 million per race. Your second perk. Davin is burnt out. Wet expert. Yeah, your second perk is qualifying related. Oh yeah, that shit. Now let's get these rear wings on. Now we just need brakes and suspension. We can only get the we can do we can do a couple. -5 to max. Shit. I don't think it is. Yeah, Entourage is, yeah, it's temporary. It'll expire in 7 weeks. Probably should be. Technical development? Please don't be something we've already researched. Car is severely damaged too. Yeah, he's not running again, so. Okay, suspension gets a boost. That I like. Damn it. I think this is probably as good as it gets. Build a second one of those. Refueling. We would not like this. I don't know if we'd like this rule, but I'm not going to vote. Yeah, it's going to fail. Practice and standard. Gully dokily. Does he's angry, but it's not going to affect this race. That's going to do it tonight. I thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already done so, feel free to follow it one time. Sub, like, and share in the YouTube end of things. If you are there, Till next time, take care. Have a great one. We'll be seeing you later on.